Good morning and welcome to Papa B's Old Time Repair and Restoration. Well, the time has finally come. It's time to get the DI case out of the shop and out here to where we can start scrubbing on it. This is the 13th episode of the DI story, and whether you think it's lucky or unlucky, it is what it is, and I think we're making some good progress. We've been at it a little over a year, so hopefully this will be the turning point of this project to where we can get this thing cleaned up and we can start back together. So come along and join us, and let's see what we can get done. Oh, there we go. Oops, I got wet. Okay, well, that was a pretty good job for this morning. It's not perfect, as most of the things that I have done so far have not been, but it's pretty clean. I think we'll have to go through and wipe it down with mineral spirits to get the last little bit done, but it's certainly a lot cleaner than it was. Probably as clean as it's been in 90 years. Let's just put it that way. So, glad to have that done. That means that now for the 13th video, we can start back together. That's an exciting time for the DI project. A couple other things that's been going on in the shop since we've been home. I've got the crankshaft here on the floor. I built a little stand for it, and Friday this crankshaft is going to the crank shop to get polished, cleaned, and inspected. I've already had the bearings looked at, and I'd like to give a shout out to Russ up at Paul's Rod and Bearing up around the Kansas City area. He took the time to allow me to send pictures to him so he could take a look at my bearings, and he gave me his opinion, and he thought that they would run just fine. And so I appreciate Russ for doing that for me. I really do. It's something he didn't have to do, but really do appreciate him doing that. So the crankshaft is leaving, going and getting cleaned up on Friday. Another thing that we've gotten done this past week is I have the camshaft and the follower sent off to the camshaft shop. So they're going to put a grind on it and get that back. So pretty soon we're going to have the crankshaft and the camshaft both out of the way. A couple other things that's been going on since the last video. I did finally take the time to set up and make the fan shaft. If you'll remember several videos back, I ruined the end of the fan shaft trying to get the gear off, and we took one of the old fan shafts, in fact it was the original one for the DI, took it for a pattern, measured it out, got it made, so we've got that much of it done. And then just in my spare time, I've been making a few stud bolts that I need. This one is for the pivot for the radius arms on the front axle. I don't have it drilled yet, but got that one made, and then I had one more that I made. I was surprised to find out that long studs are kind of a thing of the past as far as being able to find them and just buying them outright by length. Usually about 3 inches is about as long as you can find in the catalog, so I've had to resort to making a few of those. Also have the bearings in for the governor. So when I get some time, I will attempt to do that. We do have a new slightly used set of fan shaft gears to put in the governor, and that was the main thing besides the bearings that we were looking for. Also, might put just a little bit, maybe a still picture of it. I did get the governor lever shaft made for the governor. So. So we've been doing a few things here, trying to get to going. I kind of have a goal set up, and I hope I make it. So so I do have a kind of a date set up for doing that. And with that, I guess one other thing I'd like to mention, As most of you knew from the last video, we did make the trip to West Bend, Wisconsin for Classic Green 2025. And I would like to take this time to thank Dan and the executive committee of Classic Green for the outstanding show that they did. I'd like to also thank all of the volunteers, and there were many that took part in making that show such a success. If you guys didn't make it to Classic Green, I'm just here to tell you, you missed it. You missed it. So Classic Green 27 will be in Perry, Georgia. Right at this moment, I'm planning on making the trip. So looking forward to that. And I'd also like to say thank you to all those that came up, said hello, and for those that I got to meet up at Classic Green, to Blake Hall and his wife Megan, to Todd Stryker, to J.R. Bruner. Sure nice to meet you all in person. I really enjoyed visiting with you, and thank you for all the help that you've given me on the DI project. So, I'm looking around here. We did wash the differential off. I guess I did forget to say that. We did get the differential washed off, and we'll see about doing further inspection on it. But anyway, I'm excited. I'm enthused about getting back to work on the DI. It's tremendously hot here, just like it is in most parts of the country. We're having air temperatures around 100, heat index around 105 to 110 right at the moment. So that's why we got out early this morning and got this done. So I guess that's about all I've got to tell you. So from Papa B's Old Time Repair and Restoration, this is Mike. We're glad that you joined us, and hopefully you'll like, subscribe, that you'll comment on the video and tell us your thoughts about the DI project. And with that, we'll say so long from Papa B's. Have a good day.